They don't know I slip away at night while they sleep. Out through my bedroom window, across the roof, climbing down the lattice hammered onto the front porch. A teenager escaping into the emptiness of night. I keep to the shadows, a lewd streetlight glow 2 blocks to the embankment. Make my way along the steep path, trying not to slip, but I end up sliding down, knees bent, hands out for balance. At the water's edge, I peel off my clothes, leave them in a pile on the rocks away from high tide. The moon shines magic on the water, bright silver dancing across the calm, wet expanse. I step slowly, feeling the smooth stones under my feet. Soon they lift off the sand and I'm weightless. Only then does it begin to fall away. The shame etched into my skin. The wreckage of his broken oaths, too heavy to carry in my body. Innocence and trust crumpled beneath the weight of his betrayal. I swim through the night to find her, to find salvation, just on that side of the water where the color turns from dark green to endless black. Black like the color of her body, save for the white belly, the patch by her eye. I recognize the curve of her dorsal fin, the scar below her eye. I slide in just behind her, caught up in her slipstream but not too close, or she throws her head back at me, sending invisible ripples that send me topsy-turvy, losing sight of her. "Why do you track me?" she says, turning sharply, stopping me mid-stroke. "Clearly, you are no predator." She opens her mouth, just enough for me to see her teeth. I muster up the courage, finally, after all these nights of chasing her through the depths. "Take me to your kingdom." She turns her head, comes closer. "Do you know who I am?" You are Orsinus Orca. Orsinus, it means kingdom of the dead, punisher of broken oaths. She sends a barrage of clicks and pulses jamming against my chest like an angry blow. I struggle to keep what little air I have left. I could just eat you. All tentacles and puny lungs, pale as sand, thin as a slice of light, your blowhole backwards. Your maker must have been angry with you to make you so badly. I want to say no, I'd be too dry and brittle for you to eat. There's no sustenance left in this body. There are worse things than being eaten by an orca, I say instead. Sometimes monsters walk on 2 legs and have a familiar face. You don't belong here. You belong in your above, not in my below. You are just a child. She's right. But I'm too young to know so much, too tired to carry the burden of these truths. I swim closer to her. She turns her tail towards me, sending water rippling in a silent stop. You break your oath with the place before here. I can't break what's already been broken. You are the only escape I have left. She moves slowly towards me. You cannot go back. You cannot escape this monster. I shake my head no. I can no more go back than I can fold forgiveness into the pile of my empty clothes on the beach. Will you help me? She closes her eyes in a nod of agreement. As she turns her body towards me, I grab her dorsal fin and glide alongside her body as she moves through the water. We break the surface, breathe, and then we dive. Deeper, deeper. The light gives way to black, warmth to cool. My lungs contract from the pressure, first into a fist and then to a speck of pink within my hollow chest. Bones crack into rivers of dust beneath my skin. Light folds in on itself, and I no longer need to keep my eyes open. There's nothing to see. Only a calm black, soothing, enveloping. I feel soft clicks tapping against my body as my skin becomes thinner, translucent, until it's the color of night, of depth, of release, of freedom. I slip quietly to the ocean floor, eyes closed, floating gently in her deep, dark depths. As night yields to day, as night yields to day, as the weight of all those wreckages fall away, she will have kept her word. When they find me in the morning, blue-lipped, hair still damp, lungs heavy with salt water, I will already be safe in her kingdom.